Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 18 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life series 15 from back in June. And today's sketch is by Francis West. We had 30 exclusive sketches just for us. And so this one's got 4 pictures, and I am documenting my sister and mom's birthday dinner back in May, as well as my very first time officially grilling. And so I'm using Vicky Bouton's print shop. I'm trying to get a lot of this used up. And so you've probably seen this a few times lately. I don't think I'm going to put it away. I think I'm going to leave it on my desk and maybe do a couple of non-video layouts and try and get some of these embellishments used up. I have so many. I have 2 full little boxes of embellishments from this kit, or from this collection. I've already fussy cut these stars out because there are stars on the sketch, and that's what made me decide to use this collection, because I had been in it and saw that star paper. So I have my papers, my embellishments, lots of embellishments, my pre-cut stars, my pictures, and this sketch. So let's see how this goes. So as you can see in the sketch, like I said, there are already all those stars there. So I decided that I was going to use this paper that I used on my previous layout. Actually, it was my birthday layout for Scrap of Crafternoon. And you'll probably have seen that. I think I'm posting this video on Monday, so it would have been yesterday on Sunday. And so I'm just trying to use scraps. So this paper that I've got in the background, I've cut a 9-inch circle out of for my layout yesterday. And so I'm going to use that. This other little scrap is just something that was in my stash. So in the sketch, the paper that is torn where I have this black paper is like a grid paper. And I really like that there's something there and it's not just a plain paper. So I just made my own. I took a white jelly roll and made a grid, I didn't want it to be neat or anything, so I just did it loosey-goosey. And then I went in and added a little gold, which is a Moonlight pen. I'm going to pull it out and make sure I'm saying this correct. Yep, it's a jelly roll Moonlight, and it's gold. And I wanted to add a little something because I've got this yellowy gold with the stars, and also in that background paper. So I did distress. I tore all 4 sides, but I only distressed with a distress tool the top, bottom, and right side. And then I use scraps for my little banners, and I'm going to cover those spaces up. Now, I do have to move my picture a little bit. I'm trying not to cover up the concept that I'm using the grill, and you can barely see it right here. So I move it around just a little so I'm not getting that completely covered up. That first picture at the top is me. My sister and brother-in-law asked me to turn on the grill, and I looked at my sister and I said, I don't know if I know how to do that. And she was like shocked. My dad was always the griller. Then my sister took over. My brother-in-law grills. My ex-husband was the griller. Like, I never really used the grill. So my brother-in-law taught me how to turn it on, and then my sister gave me these tips on how to grill these hamburgers. And so I made sure to take a picture and document my first time officially using a grill. Then the picture right below that is all of us at the kitchen table, or the dining room table, probably after we'd eaten dinner. And the one below that is my sister and my mother blowing out their birthday candles. And then that rando picture on the right is my niece and nephew. They're holding up some beer, Samuel Adams Summer Ale. Mind you, my nephew's not drinking that. He's only 15, and actually in this picture he's 14. So they were just being silly and took this picture, I think, on their dad's camera. So I thought it was funny, and so I added it to the layout. And then I just start adding like the stars in different places. Like I said, I fussy cut those out from one of the star papers. The other side of that is like a green grid, and I could have used that as my background paper, except the minty green, I didn't want a bunch of it, so I do have it in here as the little banner and stuff, and it is part of the stars, but I didn't want a whole page of it. Plus I had already cut enough of the stars out to where I wouldn't have had a big enough piece instead of that black paper to put the green there. So I am just pulling things out of the embellishments to see what's going to work. I'm going to kind of lean on like the peachy color because it's in that background paper, the yellowy gold, and then like that minty green because that is also in like the stars that I fussy cut. There's some mint green in there. So I pull out this On My Mind and then the What I Wish I Thought Would Be Appropriate considering they're blowing out birthday candles. And I pull out a little, couple wordy bits. This one says memory making. Then I put one on top of the group picture that says a collection of moments. And just like, I like adding words to my layouts. And most collections are pretty, full on with words and wordy bits and stuff like that. So, and then I have these little stars that are perfect because they're pretty much the exact star from what I fussy cut. So I'm going to use those as well. But first I'm going to work on my title. So on the sketch, it says multi-word title over in the bottom left corner. And I am using a multi-word title, but it's very small. My little banners are pretty thin. I think they're about an inch. And I just took one of the wordy bits from the sticker book that says, love all the things. And instead of using the word things from the little black strip, I used this chipboard that says things. So I used the little black strip of sticker that says, love all the, and then use the big chipboard that says things. And so it makes it a little bit bigger and draws your eye to that title. And then I'm just going to finish out by using this. This is another Moonlight pen. I love Jelly Roll Moonlight pens and the white pens because they write on the black and the darker colors and they come out really well. This one's kind of like a tealy color, so I thought that it would work. It's not super in your face, so it doesn't take away from the layout. And I just journal the date on here. I also wrote that we were celebrating my mom and my sister, made a comment about the kids with their beers, and then made a note about it being my first grilling experience. So that is it. I love the way this turned out. Super simple. I love getting a bunch of pictures on the layout and it doesn't look overwhelming. I hope you'll go check out the playlist of everybody who's hopped along back in June with 30 days of sketches. I got another month and a half before the next month of that starts, so I'm getting right on that. So I hope you'll come back and see me again really soon. Hope you have a great day, and I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping.